welcome. This is your Bill Estate Agent, and I'm here today continuing our Shop Local series for downtown Roswell. And today I've got two awesome guests that are friends of mine and business owners in Roswell. They are Bruno and Julie Costanzo with Roswell General. Well, so welcome, guys. Thanks for coming in today, and I look forward to hearing a little bit more about everything you guys are doing. You guys opened the store a couple years ago, or a year ago.
About 2.5 years. It was June of 2020.
Yeah, so
right in the middle of COVID.
I was gonna say, great time to open a shop.
Everybody was closing. We decided to open.
All right. Well, I'm gonna let you take it. Tell me a little bit about Roswell General and your vision when you were opening it, because I know I lived in the neighborhood right behind the corner grocery for many years, and I saw this building. It was a rental. It was not. It appeared not to be in great shape, and you guys, turned it into an amazing showplace.
This idea had been kicking around in my head for a long time, and probably got serious about 5 years ago. And it was mostly every time we would go down to Canton Street, Julie would say, "Hey, let's go walk around down there," and I'd say, "There's nothing down there for guys. It's all boutiques and antiques." And I thought, well, there needs to be a place for guys to go. And that's when I started to really think about it and get serious about it. And we ended up seeing that building one day and thought, what the heck, threw an offer out on it, and they bit, and we ended up, COVID hit, had nothing else to do, so I built out the building. And that's how we got it rolling.
I will say you had great vision in walking by and seeing it as the store that it is today. And part of that is your past life, you're a builder.
Yes.
And so that helped for sure. But
helped a ton, yeah.
Yeah. But the creativity and forethought is great. And so now it's open. You've been open 2.5 years. COVID's faded, so people are coming out and coming in. And how's it going?
It's going great. The community really supports us. They love that we're there. It's become the place to kind of find a gift for a guy. We do have a lot of other things there for the ladies, which credit to my wife there. I wanted it to be all guys, and she said, "Well, women shop for guys."
Yeah, that can't happen. Yeah.
So I think it's a really solid mix, and we try to find unique things that you're not going to see everywhere. Now, granted, we do have things that you're going to see like Yeti and things of that nature, but for the most part, whenever we're at shows or shopping for product, we're trying to find that unique thing that, again, you're not going to see everywhere. Great gift for either a guy or a girl. We've got them both now.
Yeah. Well, and I think one thing that's great about it is, a couple things. One, it's not a restaurant. I think Roswell is not only in need of shops for guys to go to, but just shops in general. It's and so I think it's really been a great addition, and especially to the north end of the street as well. It's really helped, I think, bring to life the north end of the street.
Yeah, and to what you just said, when we were building the place out, we started to put the deck on the front of the store, and a lot of people stopped by that walked. You get a lot of walking traffic going through there, and the first thing I always ask: "Are you putting another restaurant in? Are you putting another restaurant in?" And the minute I'd say no, it's going to be, we didn't really know exactly how to describe it. We said like an upscale general store or lifestyle store. And every time we said that, they just lit up like, "Oh, that's great. We need that." And they would stop by. "How's progress? When are you going to open?" So that was that. Right then, we kind of started to get the feeling like, okay, we may have a hit here. And a lot of people were excited to see something different other than a restaurant.
Yeah. Well, and you have parking on site, which is a real plus.
That's another,
to drop in and shop. And you mentioned Yeti, but what other product? I know you've got a lot of great name brands.
So Big Green Egg is probably the one that everybody recognizes the most. We do have other grilling products, Louisiana Grill. Olakai shoes is another one. The sandals are a big hit.
Yeah.
Brio fire pits. Gooder sunglasses, which
we can't keep in stock.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We cannot keep them in stock.
Yeah,
No,
it's crazy how many, you wouldn't believe how many pairs of Gooder sunglasses we sell a month. And people come in and buy them 3-4 pair at a time. They love them. It's a great cheap sunglass, we'll say.
I've been at.
Yeah,
I've stopped by. I stopped by at like 5:50. They close at 6 o'clock, so Hoven's sliding in at the very end, and I usually we'll grab sunglasses or something. And in addition though to all the name brand stuff, you do have a lot of unique gifts that are great that are Roswell specific or just something different that you can't get everywhere else. And so
well, we do get a lot of folks like you, the realtors, that come in that are looking for something to give clients that just bought a house in Roswell. And we've got a few things that say Roswell on it that make great gifts. We're working on adding to that. We also got a really large mixology section that's become a great hit. It's a real simple. You add your own alcohol to whatever product we have, and you're ready to roll. And we've got a bunch of different flavors, we'll call them.
Yeah. I think I've bought beverageware and everything. So I have not gotten the grills. It is a great place to pick up for me for realtors, closing gifts or even just gift certificates. I always like to try to when folks find something that is unique to that town or the area they just bought, and so it's a great option. So I do a lot of gift certificates from you guys, and then and also gifts and teacher gifts.
Yes,
that's
huge,
big thing. So it's awesome, and it keeps it in the community. So speaking of community, one thing I love anytime I go by on a Saturday or in the evenings, I'll see golf carts pulled up, a little fire going, people out, and I think that is a really cool element of what you guys offer. And it's not even that they're in shopping; they're just it's kind of a cool place to hang out.
Yeah, and one of the things that we wanted to do right off the bat was make it more of a social shopping experience, and not necessarily to come up there and buy something every time. Maybe come up and talk about what's going on in the community, local events, or meet new neighbors, new friends. I've met so many people that I didn't even realize lived right up the street from me.
Yeah,
and they're just the community is just full of such great people, and I love being there and being able to talk to them. I'll light the fire out front when it's cold and just sit out there and people maybe walking the dog or just going on a walk will stop and chat for a little bit. Sometimes they'll head over to Stout Brothers and grab a beer and then wander back over to the fire.
Yeah.
We sell cigars too. I've had guys come in and buy a cigar and sit out by the fire and enjoy a cigar for a minute.
Well, it's awesome, and it's a great addition to the community, and it's a neat family project for you guys. I think your kids. I've seen your kids working at the store as well.
Yes.
And so, Julie, are you? You're a teacher in addition, right?
Yes.
So you're.
So this is more my fun job.
Yeah.
I love coming in on the weekends, especially when we have events going on, and I do a lot of the buying for mostly the women. But I'm always looking for product, and that's kind of my role more so at the store.
Yeah. Well, you do a good job. It's really a hit, and I'm excited for y'all and your success. And is there anything new coming up or anything you want to share?
Well, it's funny you say that, Bill. Today, not even a couple hours ago, we just got on board with Edison Bikes. We're going to be selling electric bikes.
Oh my gosh!
So we're excited about that. It's a great quality bike. It's built in Atlanta. Just you got to come and check it out. Take them for a test drive. They're solid.
That's fantastic. And so when should those be in the store? I mean, is that
they're there as we speak.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Yeah. So we just set it up today. We've got some other things that we're working on. I don't want to go too far into it yet,
okay.
but we're going to be expanding we'll just call it the gathering area.
Nice.
For the community. Start looking at more after hours events.
Super.
Cooking events.
Right. We've talked about it for years, and everybody asks, when are you going to have classes? When are you bringing in chefs? It's all in the works. We just want to make sure before we do something like that that we have the proper facilities to make it an enjoyable experience. We don't want everybody just huddled around a guy in front of a grill trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, well, that's
yeah.
exciting.
Yeah.
Well, all right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to have you back on once things are
for sure.
rolling on that. One thing we didn't talk about, you also sell golf carts.
Yes.
And so, which
Yes.
if you live in Roswell, you know that there's a good amount of golf carts.
Yeah. That's really taken off. We partner with Monster Carts up and coming, and basically you can come to our store, take it for a test drive, take the one right off the lot. We can have them deliver to your home if you have any issues. Even if you've got a golf cart and you need some work done, Doug at Monster is happy to help you out, and we want to be your golf cart supplier and maintenance on your golf carts. So just let us know if you need anything.
All right. Well, super. Well, thank you guys so much again for coming in and sharing. And I think a lot of people are going to see this and be like, "Oh man, we're there all the time." And so, and hopefully, we have a lot of people that see it or hear about it that come in and have been wanting to check it out. So.
Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, all right. Well, as a parting gift, of course, for coming in, you get your Bill Estate swag. So
Excellent.
you guys will have your cups and koozies for the
fire.
fireside.
Yes,
And
thank you.
And I really appreciate it, and I'm really excited for you guys, and look forward to seeing your continued success.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for having us, Bill.
Sure.